Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be bleaching these extremely grown out roots. It's past time. I have not bleached my roots since the beginning of summer. Literally, I've gone all summer without bleaching my roots, and I've just been letting them grow out. So we need to touch these up today because I have some really fun hair colors coming up, and I need fresh roots for that. As always, today to bleach my roots, I'm using my Schwarzkopf Blonde Me, and I'm using 20 volume developer. I did find these on Amazon, so I will leave a link for these in the description down below for you guys. This is the best bleach I have ever tried, and I've tried a lot of different bleaches out there. It's super gentle on the hair, and also the bleach is 9 levels of lift, so you're going to get a lot of lift with this bleach, and it also already has like Olaplex kind of built into it. It has a bond enforcer, so it's going to focus on helping keep your hair intact while you're lifting and bleaching it. That's the whole reason I even tried this, was because I saw it had bond enforcing in it, and I never add Olaplex to stuff, so I wanted something that already had it worked in so I wouldn't have to spend extra money buying a third step to mix into the bleach. So I mix it 1 to 1.5 ratio, or you can mix it 1 to 2 ratio. I just prefer it 1 to 1.5 ratio. So I already have it mixed up here and we're ready to go. I do have a step-by-step video on how to bleach your roots at home. I'll leave a link to that video right up here in case you want to check it out. If you're trying to bleach your roots at home and you're having a difficult time, I would definitely recommend watching that video. I give lots of tips and tricks. Today is just going to be a chill hang out with me and bleach my roots like the olden times. My hair looks kind of insane right now, I know. I have not washed it in a week because I knew I needed to bleach my roots. And then on top of not washing it, yesterday I put this Bleach London Reincarnation mask on my ends. It's like a really, really thick repairing mask. So I worked this all over in my hair, and I also saturated it in this Bleach London hair elixir. It's like a thick oil. And then I also saturated it in this Garnier Fructis oil. So I just mixed all these together and I really worked it all in my hair. And I've had that in my hair for the past 24 hours. So I'm really nervous, but it's gonna be all right. Because I do like to start in the back of my head, I have to go put my mirror behind me and also dim the lights so that way I'm able to see really good in the mirror behind me. So let me do that, and then we'll be back to start bleaching and hanging out. We're all set. Let's start this process and let's talk. So, like I said, have not bleached my roots in a hot minute, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of scared to bleach my roots. And by kind of scared, I mean I've been stressing about this for a while. You guys know. If you don't know, I'll leave a link to the video up there. I dyed half of my hair with demi-permanent black, and then of course changed my mind and wanted it out. So I did like a whole bunch of different methods to remove it. And basically it caused a lot of damage to my hair, which I knew was gonna happen. It's not like I'm naive to the situation. I know when I'm damaging my hair, like I'm not going into something expecting it to still be healthy. I knew the consequences of my actions and I was okay with it, and I still am okay with it. But I've just been babying my hair since then. I've been trying not to put heat on it. I've been trying to like treat it better and drench it in oil, not wash it as often, things like that. Because obviously once you initially cause the damage, your hair falls out a little bit. But then what people don't tell you is for the next like 6 months, your hair will continuously fall out. Like it's not you damage it one time and then you don't have to worry about any more hair falling out and you're fine. Like, no. Your hair will continue to break off for months and months after you did whatever you did to cause the breakage. So basically all summer I've been, losing hair, and my hair's been falling out gradually, which is why I started wearing tape-ins. I love wearing extensions just to add some fullness. My hair honestly doesn't look that bad on its own. I just like my hair to be pretty thick. That's why I added some volume to it. And I will be reinstalling my extensions after I bleach my roots. That's one reason I haven't been bleaching my roots for a while. I've just been trying to give it a little bit of a break, and try and say sorry for what I've done. But today's the day. I can't put it off any longer. And because I haven't bleached my roots since I did my neon pink roots back in May, I forget how to do it. Like, obviously muscle memory is taking over and I know what I'm doing, but I was doing it regularly every couple months, and since it's been a while for me, it obviously feels weird and it makes me nervous because I'm not as used to it as I was before. So it's kind of like I have to get back into the groove of doing this. And I'm just really hoping I don't miss anything and that it's going to turn out good. And then on top of me being worried I'm going to miss spots, I'm also worried about breakage Because I dyed the left side of my head that black color and I left the right side of my head blonde, there's not nearly as much damage on the right side of my head as there is on the left side. But I am thankful at least like one side of my head is doing okay and thriving. I do have quite a few more short pieces and breakage though on the left side where I had to do all those color removers and stuff like that to remove the black. So as I'm bleaching my roots, I just keep thinking about if I overlap any of this on my ends, my hair will break off like so bad. So I'm trying to make sure that none of my ends accidentally wind up in my regrowth area, because obviously when you bleach your roots, sometimes your hair can get tangled and like the pieces can like wrap up and the ends can get stuck up in your roots. So I'm really trying to make sure and not get any of the bleach on my ends, because if I do, my hair will be gone. So I'm just trying to be mindful of that. Another reason I'm a little nervous, okay? When I use the Ion color to do the cotton candy hair, I had so many of you guys tell me that the lavender color faded for you to a green. So many of you told me when I used that lavender color, my hair turned green when I tried to remove it, or when it faded, it just went to a green shade. And I was like, that's so weird. Mine didn't. Mine went like right back to like a silvery white color. And so I was like, oh, I think I'll be okay. Well, over the past couple weeks, as the rest of that color has really had the chance to fade off and is like almost completely gone, I do kind of see a greeny tint just in this area right here where I had put that lavender, which, you know, wouldn't be a big deal. You can barely see it. It literally just looks blonde. But I am worried because I'm bleaching my roots right now and I'm scared that if there's any of that color left right here, it's gonna turn green. So that's another reason I'm just a little bit concerned. And of course, the last reason I'm a little bit wary about this situation I've put myself in, because I waited so long, it's harder to bleach your roots. If you bleach your roots every 4 to 6 weeks, your hair lifts really evenly, really quickly. You don't have any banding. It's a lot better to constantly go in and get your regrowth touched up every 4 to 6 weeks. Again, it just lifts better and you don't have to worry about like your hair growing out and keratinizing. It makes it harder to lift. Well, my hair is pretty grown out. I've long missed the 4 to 6 week mark. I'm hoping that I get a nice and even lift today. I thought about switching it up and using 30 volume on my roots, but then I reeled that idea in real quick and I was like, listen, Linda, let's not do that today. That sounds like a horrible idea. Because if I use 30 volume, yeah, it would make my roots look bomb, but it would also fry my ends if I accidentally touched any of them. That idea went out the door real quick. I was like, all right, reel that back in. You're being a little crazy right now. And I got it together. So we're just using 20 volume today. I know I'm probably gonna have to leave this in a little bit longer because of how grown out it is. It's gonna have to sit and process a little bit longer, but that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race. I just need to be patient and let it process and let it do its thing, because if I don't wait, then I'm gonna have super yellow roots and toner will not take care of them. So I need to be mindful, slow and steady. You guys always ask me if my arm gets tired from like holding my hair and doing my hair. It didn't used to, but my arm's aching right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. My arm is actually burning on fire a little bit from holding my hair back here. That's why I'm using the clip. I'm not used to holding my hand up like that anymore, apparently. That's how I'm feeling during this process. We're gonna see how it goes. I am being extra careful today. I am really paying attention to where the bleach is going and making sure I can see the back of my head really well. Before, I would make sure I could see the back of my head, but I wasn't super like cautious about it. And if I overlapped a little bit, it would be okay. But today I am going to be very careful and conscious about where I'm applying the bleach. If I overlap a little bit like right here, that's not that big of a deal because this hair's only been bleached once. It's these. It's from here down. Oh boy. So let's see what else is going on. You guys can see I have some Halloween decorations behind me. I know it's early for that, but I pre-film my videos, so I like to get the decorations up early so that way while I'm filming now, it'll be closer to Halloween for you guys when this video is posted. I like to put my decorations up now, so that way they're in the background of my videos for quite a while. I'm just switching it up. And then when it gets a little bit closer to Halloween, like maybe in a couple weeks, I plan on putting color in the shelves again down here, but I'm only gonna do Halloween color. So I went through all of my dye and I picked out all of the green, purple, and orange hair color I have, and I'm going to put that in the shelves behind me. I think that that would look pretty cool just to have the Halloween colors. I've been talking to you guys about wanting sew-in extensions. I've been talking about that here and there for a while, and I finally found someone who is going to do them for me. I'm so excited. I had literally the worst experience ever trying to find someone to install extensions for me, which, by the way, I found out pricing for sew-in extensions, and woo, like, all you people who get sew-ins, mad respect for the upkeep and the amount of money you spend to get them, because thousands of dollars, like, no joke. And that's just for the install pricing. That's not including upkeep and move-ups. So luckily the person I found was already following me on Instagram, which was amazing. Oh my gosh, I was so thankful. I was like, thank goodness. Like, she already follows me and knows I have a YouTube channel and knows I like to dye my hair at home, because the salon I tried to get my extensions done at before I found her, it was a really bad experience. I'll tell you about it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then I will tell you here. But I did rant about it on Instagram because my feelings were kind of hurt and I felt sad, and I was just like shocked that the salon had said that to me. So you guys know I like to dye my hair bright colors. So I was just going to bleach my roots like I am now and go in there with platinum blonde hair, like my end color. Literally walk in with this nice pretty blonde color and have some platinum extensions installed, because I like to go home and then I would dye my extensions and my hair together. Well, I told them I don't need the extensions dyed, I just need platinum blonde extensions because I like to dye my hair bright colors at home. And then I mentioned my Instagram, so that way they could see what I was doing and they didn't think that I was like, I don't know, some crazy person who has like blotchy hair or something. You know, I wanted them to know that I was capable of doing my hair at home, and you know that I actually do know what I'm doing, and that I'm not going to be walking around with the extensions that you put in my hair and they're going to look bad. You know, I'm going to take care of them. I like to dye my hair at home, but I'm also licensed, and I'm not walking around with like crazy patchy ugly hair, because at the end of the day the stylist name is on the hair you're walking around with. So like if you have crazy hair and someone's like, oh, who does your hair, and then you're giving them that person's name, it does look bad on them. So I just wanted the person to know, like, it's not going to look bad on you. I'm not going to be walking around looking all crazy with my hair not looking good and not colored good. Like, here's my Instagram, here's the colors I like to do, and here's what it looks like. So they replied to me and they told me that they didn't think that I would be a good fit for them, because basically they don't do any neon colors, which I wasn't asking them to do any neon colors. I literally told them I was going to walk in with blonde hair and get blonde hair sewed in and then go home and then color it to match my hair. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't asking them to do neon colors, but they said because I like to do neon colors at home, I would not be a good fit for them. And yeah, the way they worded it was a little offensive and made me sad. They said, we prefer to color the extensions before we install them, and we don't do your type of colors, or like your kind of colors. So like, I don't know, the wording was a little off-putting to me, and it didn't make sense to me, because basically they were saying they like to dye the extensions to match your hair, to blend in with your hair better, which is understandable. If that's the reason they didn't want to install the extensions on me, is because they wanted to dye the extensions first, I get that. But I was coming in with platinum blonde hair. So if I was a normal client who had platinum blonde hair and did not ever dye it any bright colors, if I just stayed platinum blonde all the way to the root, there would be no need for you to dye the extensions. Any people who walk in her door and have platinum blonde hair and don't need their hair dyed, they just need the extensions installed, are you gonna turn them away? No. Like, it just didn't make sense to me, and it didn't add up, and I knew that they were literally just rejecting me because I like to dye my hair neon. And like the way the email was worded, that it was kind of, I don't know, like a slam on me because I like to dye my hair bright colors, and like they just don't do that, and they don't do my kind of colors. But it didn't make sense. So I emailed them back and I said, so if I came to you with platinum blonde hair and I just needed a platinum blonde sew-in, you wouldn't do it. And they're like, oh, well, we would do that. And I'm like, that's what I asked for. Like, I'm a little lost on what you're trying to say here. Like, your point is not really being valid right now. It doesn't really make sense. But it didn't matter. At that point, once I heard how they were talking to me and like what they had said, I did not want to give them any of my money anyway. And I was like, no. F this place. I'm going to find someone who is way more deserving and who actually is excited about doing someone's hair, who likes to do fun colors. I don't want to go to a salon that only does basic hair colors like brunettes, blondes, you know what I mean? I want someone who's going to be excited about the things I like. So that's when I decided I am not going to go get extensions until I find someone that is really cool and alternative and loves neon hair color. So that's where my journey started. You guys, don't forget, I live in Indiana. I live in the middle of the freaking Midwest, where nobody likes bright colored hair, and like no salons around here are alternative. And if there are salons around here, I would have to drive like 2 hours to find one, which I was prepared to do. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and drive 2 hours to find someone really good and to feel accepted. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to feel accepted, and like the person who was doing my hair was excited and not dreading doing my hair. So that's what I did. I started searching on TikTok. I started searching on Instagram. I was just searching the hashtag like Indiana stylist or Indiana extensions. Then I would look for pictures of clientele who had bright colored hair and had sew-in extensions. And I went through several different profiles, looking, seeing if I thought they would be a fit for me. And then I came across this one person and I was like, oh my gosh, this person's so good. I think they would be perfect. Where are they located? And they're close to me. They're literally only an hour away from me, which is the same distance the first salon I tried to get into. That's how far they were. And I was so excited. So I went to her Instagram and I saw she was already following me, and I was like, it was just like a relief, because that told me she already knows I have a YouTube channel. She already knows I like to dye my hair bright colors. She already knows what she's getting herself into, and I don't have to try and explain it to her and try and be understood. Like, she already understood me. So I messaged her. I let her know like what I was wanting and like what I wanted to do, and she was so accepting, so loving, so inviting and warm and kind-hearted. And she was like, I am so excited. I'm looking forward to doing these extensions for you. And I just was so happy that I decided to not settle for a different salon that didn't understand me. And I decided to keep the search and find someone who had the same kind of style and liked to do the same kind of hair that I do. And also, I follow several hairstylists on Instagram who do like rainbow hair, vivid hair, and all of the people that I follow on Instagram who do that stuff follow her, and she follows. So I knew that I would be in good hands, because like these stylists I follow on Instagram are just so good at their job, and they live all over the United States. So I knew that if they were following her, that she was also good at her job, and she was following them, which means she knows about current trends and about vivid hair. And basically, she's just a master. She can do natural hair, she can do neon hair, she loves to do it all. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited. I have an appointment. I'll be getting my sew-in extensions pretty soon, and I am just so excited about it. And because she knew about my YouTube channel and my Instagram and everything, she knew I had a license. So she actually told me that I could purchase the hair on my own and then just bring it to her, which cuts down on the cost. Like, it cuts the cost in half. Because normally you have to pay for the cost of the hair and then pay additional for the installation cost. Well, since I was buying the hair directly from the source and I was just bringing it in, that literally cut the cost in half, and I just basically had to pay like a product charge for the hair, and then obviously I'm gonna have to pay for the installation and tip her and everything. But it really did save me a lot of money, and I was just thinking, you know, if I would have gave up and just decided to go to a salon similar to the first one who rejected me, I would be paying so much more money. I wouldn't feel welcomed, and it just wouldn't be a good experience. And I'm just so thankful that everything turned out the way it did. And I'm actually so excited about it. And I will be filming it for you guys. I've never had a sew-in, so I definitely want to film it for you guys in case any of you are thinking about getting a sew-in. I will break down pricing for you guys of what the first salon was quoted and some other things like that, so that way you guys get a good idea of how much it does cost to get sew-in extensions, because they are pretty pricey. But I am just thrilled, and if she is willing to be on camera, I will definitely show you her, and I will give you guys her Instagram, because she's a good one to follow if you want to see pretty neon hair, or if you just want to follow someone who's very talented. She's great. So keep an eye out for that video. I'm so excited about it. I told her, I just wanted blonde hair so I could dye it, and she was so down. She was like, yeah, of course, like I know you're more than capable of dyeing your own hair at home. So yeah, and she's also like qualified in the type of extensions I wanted. We can move on to the front sides of my hair now. I'm sure you guys have noticed, but I finally started uploading more. I'm uploading at least twice a week, but most of the time I've got 3 videos, sometimes more going up. I started filming random things that I thought would be interesting or fun, or just things that I wanted to document in my life. So I really, really hope the response is going to be good and positive. So far, it has been great. It's only been 1 week though. So last week was the first week I started uploading multiple times. This week is sheer chaos, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be insane for me. I have so much filming to do. I have so much editing to do. I have so much social media stuff to do. It's actually insane, and I almost had a full-blown panic attack last night thinking about all the things that I had to do today. But my husband was like, listen, you need to calm down. You're freaking out. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it's all exciting, and I'm just very happy and excited looking forward to it. But it is very stressful. This week, I'm uploading every single day of the week. I'm uploading 6 days in a row. I took a road trip a couple months ago, and I did vlog every day. So I have 6 videos, which are all vlogs from my trip, and they start going live today, and I am so nervous and also excited. I'm just kind of all over the place with my emotions, because I'm really worried. I'm worried that the videos won't be well received because they're vlogs. So it's literally my everyday life, going on vacation, and I'm kind of worried that people won't care, or that nobody will find an interest in them, which, it's fine at the end of the day if that happens, but I'm really hoping that you guys will be excited about it and will be happy to see kind of my private life and to hang out with me while I went on vacation, and kind of to see what I was doing, because vlogging while you're on vacation can be a little overwhelming. When you go on vacation, you want to enjoy it. You don't want to have to worry about work, but I basically worked the whole time I was there because I had to vlog the whole thing, which is fine, and I definitely wanted to do that for you guys, but I just hope it's well received, and I hope you guys like them, and it's like a positive and encouraging experience, and people aren't like, I don't want to watch this. What is this? Why are you uploading vlogs? Because it is different. It's something that I've rarely ever done. So again, I'm just hoping it's well received. I guess I'll know in a few hours once the first video goes live. And because I'm not good at vlogging, and I don't do it like as my everyday job, I'm not the best at it. I tried really hard, and you can tell by the end of the week I was a lot better about vlogging, but the first few vlogs are a little rough because, again, I'm not used to it, haven't really done it consistently, so I struggled for the first few days, but we pulled it off, and I vlogged the whole experience for you guys. I have so many fun and exciting videos coming up. This weekend I'm doing Mariah's hair, and I'm really excited about what we're going to be doing. Everything's going pretty good right now, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really overwhelmed, and I'm working really hard, but it's all worth it, and it's all exciting, and I'm really thankful and grateful that I'm able to do all this. The stress definitely is worth it. It's so beyond worth it, and I would not trade it. I would much rather be stressed out like this and be working like crazy than to not have the things I have and to not have you guys watching. So it's just so good. And I've gotten a few sponsors lately, and you guys are so good. about that. Sometimes people can be very, very rude about that, and I don't know why, because you guys should see how many people I turn down. I get sponsors every single day. Like, I got emails about sponsorships, video ads, stuff like that. Literally, I get multiple a day, and I turn down 99.5% of all emails I get because it's either something I'm not interested in or I don't want to do it. You know, I could be making so much more money if I actually took up these sponsorship opportunities, but at the end of the day, it's just not what I want to do. Like, the only time I ever am working with a sponsor is if I truly love them, I'm excited about it. You know, I don't just want to take a sponsor just to take a sponsor. Like, that's just not me. I mean, other YouTubers do that, and that's totally fine. I get it. Like, it's a job at the end of the day. They have to make their money, but that's just not the way I want to do it. If you ever see a sponsored video on my channel, it's because I love the sponsor, and I'm so excited about it. Like, I have a sponsored video coming up. From the second they reached out to me, I was so excited about it, and I've been looking forward to it. I've been planning it, and I'm so excited, and I'm looking forward to it. So I really hope that you guys are nice about it, which I know you will be. You guys are always nice, but it just still worries me because people can be pretty brutal. I only have a tiny bit of bleach left. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. It might just be enough to finish. We'll see. I'm really excited. That video, my first vlog, goes live a little bit later today. And because I'm uploading every day this week, that means I obviously have to respond to comments for an hour every day this week, which normally I only did twice a week. And I really am full sending this bitch. Like, I went to uploading once a week to uploading every day. Like, I really am full sending it. It's all good. It's all positive. I'm very excited about it. We got some bleach here. We need to fix that real quick. Let me just spray a little bit of water on there and try and get that off. Oops. I hope you guys are enjoying the multiple uploads. By the time you guys see this, I will have been uploading multiple times for a few weeks now. So let me know if you guys are enjoying the more consistent, more regular uploads. This side of my head has so much more breakage. Like, I really did damage this side of my head. As I'm like pulling pieces and putting them over here, it's like short, like they're all like this long. But it's fine. It's fine. We're on the road to recovery. We're gonna be nice to my hair. When I get my sew-in extensions, I won't be able to change my hair as often because obviously my extensions are gonna hold on to color a lot better than my natural hair, which is porous and all the hair color always just falls out. So my extensions are gonna hold on to color a lot more than my hair. So I'm not gonna be able to change my hair as often, which is fine. I'm gonna do some bright neon rainbow and I'm gonna leave it that way for quite a while. So I'm gonna either be doing my sister's hair, Mariah's hair, maybe I'll do Aaron's hair again. I'll probably dye some wigs, do some other stuff like that, but I have just been craving neon rainbow hair for a while, and I really want neon rainbow hair for the Halloween season. I need to be a little bit more gentle on my hair too when I have sew-in extensions because I don't want to damage the hair. It's gonna be nice. I don't plan on keeping the sew-ins forever. I'm only gonna keep them until my hair gets a chance to recuperate and grows out a little bit more and gets a little bit thicker, just to add fullness. And I am gonna add length. I'm not gonna go crazy long this time. I just want it to be, you know, like a little bit longer, mid-length. I do have a Billie Eilish concert to go to in March, and I want really long hair for that. Like, I want neon rainbow hair down to my waist. That's my vision, and that's what we're gonna do. But for now, I just want like mid-length hair, nothing too crazy. So I have this little section left right here, and I have to mix up a tiny bit more bleach. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys. I got a new laptop. My other laptop that I was using to edit all my videos and record my audio and everything, I had that laptop in 2016 is when I purchased it. And the laptop is actually from 2011. And I bought it in 2016. So that laptop was 10 years old and it was making my life miserable. You guys, I could not edit anything. Like, it was absolute hell for me. The computer was just so old and I had no memory left on the computer. So whenever I would try to edit or anything, it was so bad. I would just get the rainbow like processing circle and it would take me 2 hours to edit like 5 minutes. So I would spend all day editing a video and only get it halfway done because my computer kept freezing and I wasn't able to work. So it was really just affecting my work life. So I finally broke down and bought a new laptop, and I'm so excited. I've already used it to edit like 5 videos, and it took me like so fast. I was just editing so quick, throwing out videos. Like, I'm used to it taking forever and being a horrible experience editing, and now that I have a new laptop, I am just whipping out these videos and I'm editing them so fast. It's awesome. And like before, I dreaded editing because of my computer, and now I'm like, oh, awesome, like new computer, super quick, I have so much storage. It's just made my work life amazing. I'm very, very happy about it. I also decked it out. I got it a case. I got stickers and like completely covered it with really cool like alternative stickers. And it looks amazing. And I'm so proud to have it. My other laptop, I was like, hated it. It was clunky. It was heavy. This one, I am very proud. And it fits me perfectly. And I'm very thankful that I was able to buy a new one. I needed a new one for like literally the past year and a half. I have needed a new laptop and I just could not spend the money. They're so expensive. I was like, I can't do it. I can't spend the money on it. I cannot do it. And then finally, my computer has been giving me so many problems. I'm like, I don't have a choice anymore. If I want to keep working, I have to buy a new laptop. So my brother and me and Aaron all went to the Apple store. I talked to an employee and I was like, this is what I do. I edit a lot. I need something that's gonna be amazing for editing, for storage. I cannot run out of storage. I need this computer to last me a while. And so they hooked me up. I mean, they didn't hook me up. I paid every damn penny. I didn't get a discount or nothing, but they did hook me up by telling me what would be the best. And I was deciding between a 13-inch or a 16-inch. And I was like, I don't need a 16-inch. For what? It was like so much more expensive for a 16-inch. And I was just like, what do I need a 16-inch for? Like, I don't need that. So I got the 13-inch and I'm so glad I did. I edit on my lap, and so the 13-inch just fits really nicely on my lap. I didn't want something really big and like chunky. I'm really glad with the decision I made, and it's made my life so much easier. So I do have to tell you guys, I am seeing some green popping through up here, and I'm a little nervous about it. Not gonna lie to you. Oh my God, I see green. I see green. If my hair turns green, it will ruin every single plan I had. If my hair turns green, it will ruin my life. I'm a little nervous. Do you guys see that? There's like a band right here of green. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it is a faint mint color that's coming through right here, which is beyond strange to me that a lavender is turning mint. Don't understand it, never will, but I hope by the time this gets done processing, that mint is gone and there is not a very strong green band there. So I'm gonna go through my hair and cross-check, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then I'm gonna let this process. Normally I think I let it process for like 25 to 30 minutes, but I'm gonna have to wait longer this time because of how grown out my roots are. I don't want it to be orange or yellow. I need it to be very, very platinum. So I am gonna have to leave it on longer, probably like 35 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer now for 45 minutes and then cross-check, go through, make sure I did not miss anything because that would be horrible if I had a big brown spot on the back of my head. So I'm gonna do that and wash it out, deep condition, and I'll be back to show you the finished product. I really hope it's not green. If it's green, we're gonna have some problems. Okay, I'll see you guys when I have this washed out. All right, we're back. So I washed my hair really, really good. Make sure I scrubbed all the bleach off of my scalp. And here is what we're working with. I left it on for 40 minutes, by the way, and now I am a platinum blonde. My roots are a tiny bit yellow, just right here where the hair had already keratinized from me waiting so long to bleach it. But it is still damp, so that will get a little bit lighter once it's completely dry. The green did not stay around. It definitely went away and got kicked out the door by the bleach, but it was there, and there is a tiny hint of like a bluish color, which when it's dry, you won't be able to see it. Right now, it kind of looks like my roots are really yellow and my ends kind of have some leftover color and discoloration. Once my hair is completely dry, it will look so much better and it will look more even and more platinum all over. When your hair is wet, obviously, it shows more imperfections when it comes to color. Also, I still have Eero stuck on my hair. You guys, I see all of the Eero. It's like down here now. But oh, it's still there. Don't get me wrong. It is still there. I can see it very clearly. I will probably never be using that dye again unless I'm going to shave my head. Or it's on a wig or something like that. But damn, I did that in May. And I can still see where the pink is at. I'm getting ready to tone my hair and I'm gonna be using Guy Tang toners. So make sure to check out for that video. It will be the next video I post. I cannot wait to see what my hair looks like after trying his toners. I did lose quite a bit of hair in the shower, like probably like a handful of hair. Yeah, I don't plan on bleaching my roots until March. I will probably just bleach my part line in the future until March, and then I'll full on bleach my whole head again. But I'm gonna go quite a while without bleaching all of my hair. I think it's a good idea just to like touch up my part line so it looks like I have fresh color, but like all this under here will still be growing out and becoming more healthy. So that's my plan for now. I'm not gonna fully bleach my roots until right before the Billie Eilish concert, which is in March. Turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's kind of weird seeing me with all blonde hair because I'm used to having roots now, but it's exciting because this is a great canvas to put color on top of. Like, look at this beautiful canvas. So excited. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. And until next time, guys, stay weird. Goodbye.